This is RBC Television.
Newsroom.
Good evening and welcome to a special broadcast about safety on Roblox. It's Wednesday, 14th of January 2026. You're watching Newsroom. These are the headlines. Hundreds of thousands of players are left literally speechless as they can no longer speak together. In the broadcast, we take an in-depth look at the safety features Roblox released at the beginning of this year. The players strongly dislike these new features, and some of the cons include the deletion of the whole historic games on the platform, separation between friends, and AI face detection. Is this legal? And we will get in studio the safety correspondent to the RBC News 24, who will inform us about the pros and cons on this all and recap it all for us a bit.
Newsroom.
Good evening, I'm Giorgio and welcome to a very special broadcast here at the RBC Newsroom. As you may know, the most safety features were launched on January 1st this year to the Roblox platform. These have been highly controversial and it is hard to find anyone that likes these new features. They have been called a step back in the platform history, and Johnny and Brian know a lot more about this than I do.
As many as you know, this month marks the beginning of Roblox's new safety features as they were launched to the public on January 1st of this year. But what are they all about? In order to completely understand the new features and why Roblox went this way, we have to first understand the problem. Throughout the history of Roblox, multiple children have been victims of horrible child predators who have managed to get in contact with them through Roblox.
The big thing that I wanted to talk about today is online gaming. Who in here has been playing Roblox when someone's asked you to be their boyfriend or girlfriend? Who's had that happen? Put your hand up for me. You're not in trouble, just put your hand up. Okay. Who's been offered free Robux to do something that was inappropriate in the game?
While Roblox believes this shouldn't be possible as they don't allow image sharing and filter text messages in the chats, this has not been the case. Countless members of families as well as Kentucky and Louisiana Attorney Generals have sued the platform for failing to protect children from sexual predators. It's right to mention though that this does not only involve Roblox. Discord has also been involved in those lawsuits. That is because sexual predators manage to contact children on Roblox, and by going through some trouble, they have managed to redirect them to Discord, where the moderation is not as strict. With all that in mind, it is clear that there is a problem facing the platform, and that problem needs to be solved. But what are the steps Roblox are taking? It depends on whether we look at the whole image together or just the last couple of days. Since 2024, Roblox has added restrictions for users under 13. Now every game on Roblox needs to undergo a questionnaire in order for Roblox to allow children to play it. If the game passes, then everyone can play it. However, if there is a slight issue, for example gambling, romance, social hangout, drinks or other related things, then it will be banned for children under 13. In 2025, Roblox extended the parental controls which we initially covered on RBC News 24 last year.
What do you think about these new controls overall?
They're gonna be useful. It can change the whole community and players and their families.
Have you noticed this being an issue on the platform? Kids being in danger, that said.
Not at all. It's literally nonsense. That's what they want us to believe. And it's a global problem.
This gives the parents the ability to remove certain friends from the child's friend list, restrict certain experiences, and control more things that were only previously accessible through the child's account. What are the latest additions though? In October, Roblox started removing all the unrated experiences from the platform. This had the effect as many popular games on Roblox were now unplayable. Some of these games were once at the top of the charts on the platform. On January 1st, Roblox added mandatory age checks in order to access the chat on the platform. What this means is everyone now has to verify their age with an AI video of them that the platform takes themselves, as can be seen in this video. Players can also use a governmental issued ID if they have one. Once the players have been verified, they will be split into different age groups and they cannot be mixed together. Parents will be able to correct or override the age group for their child using the parental control features. Many developers have shared their concerns for this, as many popular games in the Roblox platform use the chat feature heavily, and they will no longer work. An example of these popular games are Outlaster, Emergency Response Liberty County, Bloxburg, and of course all heavy roleplay games. Will this be enough though? It is not certain at this point. However, throughout the history, Roblox has been known for negligence when it comes to protecting children. Some of you may be familiar with the SLEP situation, where Roblox sent a cease and desist letter to Roblox's most popular predator character and safety enthusiast, claiming that he was putting children and the platform in danger.
The Roblox Corporation has sent a cease and desist letter to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company, threats of litigation, because I catch predators on their platform.
There is nothing more controversial on the Roblox platform than safety features. No matter what Roblox does, it will always be disliked. However, there is no denying that Roblox has tried to improve it in the last month. Whether or not it will work, however, it's not certain. But we at RBC News 24 will continue to cover this important topic in the next weeks.
Thank you, and now we have with us in the studio our safety correspondent. Welcome, Arka. Now, you know a lot about safety protection when it comes to Roblox, so what is your initial reaction to these safety features? Are they good? Are they bad? What are the pros? What are the cons?
My first reaction is fairly mixed. The intention to protect younger users is clearly good, and some of these features could help reduce harm. That said, the rollout feels strict, and that's why many players are unhappy.
I see. So if we recap this all, it seems like people are most mad about the fact that like players can no longer communicate with each other. So some are calling this segregation even. Like, is that right? What do you think about this? Is it too harsh? It is right to separate people like that?
I think segregation is an extreme term, but the frustration behind it makes sense. Cutting off communication removes a big social element of the platform. Safety is important, but completely separating players can feel unnecessary when more balanced options could work.
There were obviously millions of ways to do this all, but we heard earlier that it seems that players will always be mad about updates related to safety. What would you have done differently if you even have made any changes to begin with?
Roblox could have focused more on improved moderation, better chat filtering, and clearer parental controls rather than applying broad rules to everyone. Giving users more control would have likely eased a lot of the backlash.
And let's talk a bit about this AI face technology that Roblox is using. What do you think about that, and is it right to use that technology when it comes to children? I haven't seen that many people raising questions about the concerns of storing 3D scans of children's faces on the database. And I mean, what will happen if someone steals this data? Because Roblox actually acts like they delete those images, but the platform actually stores them. So what do you think?
This is probably the most worrying part. Storing 3D facial scans of children raises serious privacy and security concerns. If that data were ever leaked, the risk would have been long-lasting. Roblox needs to be very clear about where this data is needed and how it's protected. Roblox is trying to make the platform safer, but safety updates need to feel fair and transparent. Without that balance, even well-meaning changes can cause strong negative reactions.
Alright, well, thank you so much, Harka, for joining us. He's, of course, the safety correspondent of RBC News 24, as I mentioned earlier. Let's now look at what the community in general thinks about these features. As often, we went to Twitter to find the thoughts of the community, but as this update takes on many different features, we need to split these up. Let's start then by looking at the thoughts of the unrated experiences, as Roblox has now removed every unrated game on the platform. That means many historic games on Roblox are now being removed. As one can imagine, this was not taken well. The Datman OG says that Roblox moderation is terrible, and instead of improving certain aspects, they decide to nuke game chats and all unrated experiences. Those games including Deerland, Subway Tycoon 13, Eat or Die, and many other games, including games by Roblox themselves, that are now unable to be played because of this. Some players like Robloxians 769484, Nyan Flick, and P3 Child, you guys, those names are interesting. Questions why players over 18 aren't allowed to play these games. Let's now switch over to the chats, because the post about that got extremely heavy. To prevent our channel from getting banned, we won't be reading these tweets, but as you can see in your screen, people strongly dislike this new update, or well, downgrade. The troll Roblox asked on Twitter if players can form together and make a protest of some kind. However, that may not end well, as Roblox is shutting down any criticism about this update, as can be seen on PewDiePie's post with a 1-day ban for even mentioning it. We at RBC News 24 asked you guys, our viewers, what you thought about this in a post on YouTube, and this is what you guys said. 83% of you find this update absolutely terrible, only 10% of you think this is an amazing update. Clearly a small part of you guys likes this update, we of course don't judge. Our Discord server was way more negative though, likely because they tend to chat more than our YouTube viewers, so no one found this data amazing. Only 2 felt it was either good or bad, and the rest, or 80 people, hate this update. Rolo Gaming 8384 says that due to this update he can no longer chat with certain friends, and Lakes273 says that this is the worst excuse of an update they've ever seen, and DavyY12VS says that it's a turbo update that any child can easily pass as a 21-year-old by simply drawing a mustache on them. Clearly there is a lot that can go wrong with this update, so let's hear the rights one more time. Hundreds of thousands of players are left literally speechless as they can no longer speak together. In the broadcast we take an in-depth look at the safety features Roblox released at the beginning of this year. The players strongly dislike these new features, and some of the cons include the deletion of the whole historic games on the platform, separation between friends, and AI face detection. Is this legal? And we will get in studio the safety correspondent to the RBC News 24, who will inform us about the pros and the cons on this all and recap it all for us a bit.
Newsroom.
Alright, that's everything we have to cover for tonight. As always, you can follow us on our social. The news stories and others will be posted on our website rbctelevision.org, and you can read them there. And if you want to explore this very studio, you can do so in our game RBC Reykjavik. The link is below this video. If you want to get in touch with us, then join our Discord server. We want to remind you that if you want to see more of these videos, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy this broadcast. Make sure to like it below. We'll continue to follow the story about safety and Roblox, but until we're back on air, I've been Georgia, and this has been RBC Newsroom from Reykjavik. Good night.